Locked on Target.
Hi crew, and this is Captain Chris speaking, and today we're going to be taking our first look at the Chasm Alpha. As you can see in the bottom right hand of the screen, it is version 0.53. For some reason, the audio kind of stutters. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I've tried to adjust the various settings in the game, but I haven't played, so this is going to be a blind test. Let's see. Ooh, a bat, cat, lantern, a sleeping skull, or the hero. I think I'm gonna go with the cat because, you know, I'm a cat. So there is a hardcore mode where you pretty much get one life, just like in Diablo 3, or you have a normal mode here, which, you know, I'm gonna chicken out for the preview because I really just don't know what it is. But when the full game comes out, and I have a little bit more experience, you better bet I'm gonna be hitting that hardcore mode. So I'm just gonna name myself Irony, and I'll read this to you. A letter has arrived at a military outpost on the border of the kingdom of Gildia. According to the letter, a recent earthquake has uncovered new passages deep in the mines below Carthus. Several of the town's miners have since reported sightings of hideous monsters lurking in the shadows. Puzzled by the outlandish reports, the commander decides to send a new recruit named Daleth to investigate. After weeks of travel, he's something, and I did not catch up with the text. Oh man, that was some quick dramatic reading on my part. So, yep, this is Daleth. He's a guy, and he's going to talk to this crow. This crow has read the sign to us, and it says 9 people. Now, does that 9 people count the crow? We'll find out. Does that 9 people count the horse? The people of Carthus, are they horse-loving people? You know, we'll find out. So let's talk to this old lady. Do my eyes deceive me? Another lonely traveler approaches. I have an assortment of magical items for sale. Have a look, won't you? Sure, why not? Buy. Ooh, magic fireball. No, magic shield. I saw this in the mix. That looks awesome. Magic axe. Tabard. So, how is a tabard an armor type item? Well, I guess it is. I mean, I'm thinking scabbard. So this is where you go in these blue pools, restore mana from what I saw in the preview for the mix. These campfires, much as in Shovel Knight / Dark Souls, restore your health and kind of give you a break. Oh, the running squirrel is running. So, ooh, mailbox. So, I got this. Commander, the situation has become dire since my last letter. It appears the reports of my men were true, and there is indeed something foul lurking below. Please send help immediately. J.Q. Carthus III. P.S. Please use the enclosed key to enter the mine. And the mine is where we go to really just do stuff. It's the first place where we go. Here is the mine. It's the first area. I believe there's 7 areas in the game. Mine employees only. All others are prohibited. Ooh, look. So here we have the greatest choice in all video games. Left or right? I think I'm going to go with left, even though my spider senses tell me to go right. So, yep, this is a roguelike Castlevania-esque game where you can level up, and the dungeons are all done with procedural design in mind, from what I can see. So no 2 playthroughs will be the same. From what I see, there's 7 areas, and each equipped with mini bosses as well as bosses. So yeah, I saw one of the mini bosses of the catacombs during the live event. Ooh, the jump was a little bit less responsive than I thought it would be on the Xbox 360 controller there. But I want to see what's left, because, you know, that's just the explorer, and I have to get every crate in the game because I'm a completionist like that. So I got a stone coin, which is not gold. Gold is used for pretty much, ooh, chest. Gold, but yeah, ADD there. Alright, I just got an extended health. Gold is used in the game as your default currency. No 20 currencies from the MMOs, blah blah blah, you know, pretty much you buy and sell everything with gold, much like real life. So you won't be collecting marks of Carthus here, none of that jazz, just good old gold. So, you know, just another GOG term. Not good old games, good old gold. So, there we go, gotta kill me some kobolds. The enemy designs are great here. So, also the art design I'm really in favor of. During the open parts of the cavern, I believe I saw 3 layers of parallax. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if the devs are watching this, I wonder if they added a 5th layer for the platforms you can interact with, or is it just the 4th layer with some boundaries on it. So if you guys, Discord games, if you guys watch this, I'm kind of curious from a game design perspective which choice you guys chose to do, as I've tried my hand in game design and done a few different things with it. So as I was saying, there's one of 7 areas here, and I couldn't progress with that one because I could not crawl or slide. Could I have slid? Okay, no. But I did do a backslide there. How did I do that? Let's try shoulder buttons. Nope. Okay, I won't bore you with trying to figure out the controls. And I don't know what this mine thing does. Is it like, oh, okay, I figured out the dodge button. When you're standing still, or no, when you can move and press Y on the controller, because I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, because, yeah, mouse and keyboard just isn't the best for platforming type games. If you press Y on your 360 controller, it will slide you back, so it's like an inherent dodge function. At least this is in the alpha. So, sorry I've been completely getting off track here, but the game has 7 areas and all are procedurally generated, so you might run across the same room twice, but you will never come across the same enemy layer, enemy layout twice in the game. Well, you could statistically, but it's very unlikely that you'll ever run across the same layout of the same dungeon with the same enemy types, and that kind of excites me. As you can see, this is a really easy portion of the game, and the devs have gone on record at the mix to say this is the introductory phase. It is meant to be easy. So enemies later on offer a lot more complex AI, and the enemy types do vary. See, we have a kobold or a goblin here, not sure which one you want to go with a spear that I just took down. Also notice that I leveled up once, and my attack damage with this weapon went from 8 to 9. So this looks like an engine, and it looks like the part is missing. Let's go into this cave. Alright, here's a campfire. Let's get some rest to restore my 3 health. So far, this is a lot of fun. This is bringing back a lot of roots of Castlevania and a lot of Metroid feeling here, especially the hardcore nature of Metroid. So this is starting to feel like the platforming of Metroid mixed with the mechanics of Castlevania. And although I haven't picked up a different weapon or a secondary skill, as you can see at the top of my screen in the B slot, you can pick up various weapons and various skills to slot into either of the skills slots there. So it's not just, you're not just stuck with the basics. I didn't even see that bat. That was a great troll bat there. Great troll bat there. Combat or game engine spawns. So I want to go through that door, but since I've cleared all the enemies in this room, I want to explore over here, because once I come back into this room, all of these enemies will spawn again, and it's easier to drop past enemies than it is to climb up through them, even though I'll eventually have to do that anyways. Man, I need to watch out for those bats, because I didn't even see that one coming either. This looks like a barrel of fun. So let's see. Okay, I'm not going to get knocked off, which is a good design for now. But I think they're just introducing me to moving platforms. Luckily, I've been doing that since I was 3 when I played Super Mario Brothers for the first time. Let's see here. Ooh, a magic knife. So here's the inventory screen. Oh, I got my cat. I wonder if I can pet it. Can I pet you? Can I pet you, kitty? Can I? No, I can't reach up there with the green screen. Sad day. So I got 55 gold, some health, not very much, but you know, I'll get more of that later. So I'm gonna equip that magic knife. So I've got 2 skills now. Yay. And that was just doubled my gold almost. So yes. There is a drop down there, and it does look appetizing to do so, but chances are, since what I saw in the GDC demo of this game, there'll be spikes at the bottom of that pit. Oh no, wow. So they were nice to me. They were very mean to the guy that was demoing it for the mix. Tom was his name, and like every pit he dropped down, it was like bam spikes, and no matter what, I was like, you know what, I'm never missing a platform in this game ever. So yeah, these guys don't even react to you attacking, they just continue down their set path. Later on, you'll get enemies that will react to your attacks. And again, this is just to get the feel of the game. So in GDC The Mix, they introduced a concept that once you die, you in normal mode, not hardcore, all your gold will drop on your corpse. Okay, and hopefully I won't get to test out this mechanic, but I'm wondering if it's kind of like Shovel Knight, where if you oh, those bats. Oh, I missed. Okay, good. Oh, wow. Level up heals you. So sorry, I won't get ADD. I was wondering if it, like in Shovel Knight, if you die once and drop all of your gold, you go back to your corpse and you can retrieve it. That's the same in this game. But in Shovel Knight, if you die twice, your oh good, I can one hit those. Your corpse would spawn a new pile of gold. You feel protected. So that's a buff station. I'm not sure if that. Okay, so it counts down. It's not a permanent buff like the shields in like Sonic or anything like that. And I don't want to take a chance getting hit. This feels very familiar. Nope, this is new. So let's take load off and override. So far, I'm very pleased with this game, and this is only the alpha. And as you can see, there's just so much polish in this game. We got a new enemy introduced. Not that difficult of an enemy, but again, not really expecting much difficulty here. Another new enemy, and he's a projectile type enemy. Gotta keep that in mind. This would be more akin to a Skrit in Guild Wars 2. I wonder if it's more of a kobold they were going for. But it figures, as soon as I get to the point where I can one-shot those little gobbies, they introduce another new enemy that I cannot one-shot. Ooh, so that's a big chest, which means... Okay, this is some timings here. Ooh, maybe I can't. No, I don't have that jump height yet. You know what? Let me just go over for my sanity. Nope, didn't need to do those jumps. So, oh ho ho! Maybe that's just the recovery. Yes, it is. That's tricky, devs. I tip my hat to you. I very much tip my hat. So, let's see. Jump. So yeah, this is showing some great level design, even though it's procedural. And I got my favorite tavern. Even though it's procedural, it still introduced the concept of the moving platform well before I got to this point in the game, which is the first procedural game I've ever witnessed do that. So again, I'm really impressed with some of the design choices in this game, and I will probably continue to do so. So yes, as it stands right now, this is easily looking like one of the games that this channel is going to heavily focus on, simply because it's just wonderful. Like, I love the aesthetic, I love the idea of a roguelike, and probably my most played game last year on Steam was, oh gosh, now I'm forgetting it, of course, Rogue Legacy. This game plays a lot like Rogue Legacy, but my biggest complaint with Rogue Legacy was I would get like some awesome dungeon builds, right? But then I felt like I was penalized for dying, and then I couldn't make gold to go and explore these dungeons again that the game spawned. This game kind of does it differently, and it offers literally infinite replayability in my eyes, because each time you play the game, it's going to be a different dungeon. Literally everything will change. Okay, I saw this in the beta as well. This is a mini boss marker or a boss marker. So let's do this. Ooh, a troll. And he isn't even living underneath a bridge. Okay, that looks like a hit animation. So, okay. Let's see. Okay, can't back that way. Let's see this. Nope, other way. I'm gonna die. Yes! So there we go. The game has defeated me while I'm trying to learn the mechanics. Looks like we might do that. Load last save. So we're gonna see the respawn mechanics here, because I definitely did that on purpose. Cough, cough. Yeah, I just wanted you to see what was going on, guys. So yeah, that was a mini boss, I believe, not just a regular boss. And tell you the truth, I probably should have been able to dodge him, but I was not able to. Oh, so here's the very first journal entry. Vazdin Glob. So entry number 2. So I missed one. So this is the history. So let's give this a history voice. Like most other early people. Okay, let's try it. Like most other early people, the Ledoi seem to have deified animals. From what I have gathered, they believe the great bird laid an egg that contained our world. It also appears that they thought the sun to be the eye of the bird. Strangely, there seems to be another world on the opposite side. Perhaps they first dug these tunnels in vain attempt to reach that world. Well, that's a very interesting theory, but you know, if you're trying to get to the other world, it would probably be in the bird brain, the brain of the bird. So wouldn't you try to go to space instead? I mean, if you dig down and you're on the body of the bird, aren't you going into the bird's stomach or other parts that smell bad? I don't know. Maybe that's just the kind of the people they are. So let's see. I need to go this a ways. And jump, 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 and jump, 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 jump. And on falling. You know, what's interesting to me is fall damage is one of those things that never goes into platforming very well, and I feel like as we straddle the line between realism and gameism, you know, like game physics and whatnot, we're going to get more and more realistic FPS shooters that just like instant kill you from like a drop of 15 yards, or you know, like cripple you for life, and you have to fight the rest of the match in a wheelchair or something. If you take fall damage. Okay, tabard, I need that defense. So, oh, actually, it increases my attack too. That's a nice touch, that equipment it increases attack as well. So, alright, excuse me. I think these things are enemies. I just thought they were cute little lights that hang there. But they might be like the things that hang down from Half-Life. Yeah, those creepy things. Okay, let's get my dodging mechanic down. Forward. And I think I remember there was no spikes here. But let's go to the left. Okay, let's try this guy again. See round 2, and then once I beat him... Oh, okay, so he jumps a set distance. Okay, that's how you do it. Silly, silly me. Oh, that wasn't a set distance, but that's okay. Okay, theory broken. When in doubt, spam your ranged attack. Now, I won't be able to do this very much, but I think I'll have enough to burn him down. Yeah, I will. Woohoo! Yes, 100 gold. So, pro tip. When in doubt, max your mana before coming into battle. Because that will allow you to get through bosses a little bit easier. That being said, I'm in a bad position if I need to use more mana. Warning, mine employees not allowed beyond this point. Well, why would you make me a campfire? Is this why we're not allowed to go? Is because this is where the managers hang out? You know, like, hey guys, you know, we're not allowed back there because yeah, we managers definitely don't go chill here and, you know, just relax at the campfire, make some s'mores and whatnot. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, I was wondering. I thought for a second there that this I'll try and point to it. This wasn't an actual platform, and I was like, am I gonna fall through into a chasm of chasmness? All right, so I got some slots on the wall, and I'm guessing this is like the central place where we might get a token or something from the bosses. Maybe I'm completely and totally wrong. I'm guessing I'm completely and totally wrong. But you know, oh, I'm so bad at things. Let's see if I can jump from this. Yes, okay. So you can jump from the foliage. I thought it was like Donkey Kong where you can't really jump from things. Okay, that's a forced entry, so no way out of this one. Okay, yes, they're providing me with the way. Yay, I got a slide. I wonder if I can kick enemies with this. I'm not going to try it right now. Oops. So, you can change direction. You can slide in different ways. And I believe I saw a place to slide up here to the left. Oh no, I can't get over there yet. Oops, sorry guys. I will stop and go back. Oops. And there we go. So yes, let's see. Yep, it's definitely faster to slide around. But you lose some control. I kind of like it when that happens. Like, you know, they give you an option to move faster, but not really something that I love doing, because I chide myself. I am not going to you know, move normally because I have these crazy ways to get around fast. Like, you know, when you watch speedrunners do the Zelda stuff and they have to play the entire game backwards because they have to roll backwards the entire game. Okay, good stuff. So I have plenty of areas that have now opened up to me with this new roll under mechanic, which is exciting. Exciting stuff. Stabbing some goblins. I'm so glad I can one-hit these. And this is also a good teaching method. So I'm not sure, like, any younger gamers that, you know, haven't played this type of game, haven't played this yet. Like, I can't see, you know, my daughter when she's like 3 or 4 picking up this game and being like, Daddy, I want to play this over like Mario or whatnot. But I like that. You know, there's a lot of gamers out there nowadays that just don't have a feel for these old Metroidvania games. So this is a good introduction. Like, they teach core concepts through gameplay. There's no like pop-up that says, hey, this is not a real battle. We're going to train you to do pretty much everything, you know, through just these silly events. Okay, so the part's still missing. Oh, that spot in the bottom right, or, you know, right now is in the center of the screen. I should have gone down there and done it that way, because that drives me nanners whenever I leave a spot like that open. You know what, let's save here, just in case. You know, I said I was going to cut it off after the boss, but that just tells you how engrossing this type of game is, because I completely forgot about that, and we'll just continue on with the stream for a bit. And level up, because this is the most fun I've had in the games in the last few months, to tell you the truth. Like, Discord games, I have to give my hats off to you guys, because this is literally a lot of fun. And it's not even to the challenging part of the game, it's just the fact of exploration. And I love the balance between platforming and roguelike elements. And I believe, like, all of these are kind of tough, but fair at the same time. You know, I remember this, and I said I was going to go down here. Oh, see? Oh, I got number 2 here. I got to remember my history voice. Boston Glob entry. Entry number 1. I have done it. I have finally found evidence of the tribe rumored to live in these mountains thousands of years ago. It may be that these are the Ghost Raiders mentioned in many ancient texts, but for the purpose of my studies, I shall refer to them as the Ladori tribe. I respect the Ladorian mountains in which they once lived. I love respecting mountains too, man. Like, you don't want to pick a fight with a mountain, because if you pick a fight with a mountain and you lose, well, you're pretty much part of the mountain then. And I don't know of many people that would pick fights with mountains, and you know, you just got to give them their space. So yeah, that's my pro tip. Don't pick fights with mountains for today. So there we go. Kills the bats. Wow, this is like easy mode now. It's like, ha, game, we have eased you into this. Now you will beat every challenge in this level. I thought, okay, so I have to slide under here. Oh, and there's another chest. Look at that. Due diligence. Mana potion recipe. That's great. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's crafting in this game as well. Not sure how it works, because I haven't been seeing many materials per se, or alternate weapons. But yeah, this is great. I'm hoping that there's like a Warhammer type class or weapon for the main weapon, but I'm guessing it's just swords because everyone loves swords, and no one ever adds like a good Warhammer in any game. And I'm a big, like, I just want to swing a big hammer and smack stuff, you know, like a big Amy Rose style hammer and just whack things with the hammer. That's just the most satisfying thing for a melee combat for me. But you know, I will never get my wish. Never ever. Like, even the game called Warhammer doesn't really have hammers in it that often. I mean, the most memorable of the weapons in Warhammer 40k is it's not the Warhammer. It's either the chainsword or probably the I want to say like the Thunder Fist type things. I'm forgetting what they're called. I just had it in my mind. And of course, you know, when you talk, you know, things go out of your mind. That's just how it goes. It's like Chaos Gauntlets. No, it's not a Chaos Gauntlet. But yeah, you can punch stuff, and it's powered, and you're powered and powerful. Okay. So, yeah, I definitely should check my map before going this way, because I'm pretty sure I just found the secret. Okay. Running. Oh, good. I can still make that jump from this direction. Can I get this buff again? Yes. Okay. So, that's a good thing to note. You know, I'm going to test it. 3. So the buff does not damage or prevent that. That was 6. Now it's 2. It took a 6 damage attack down to 2 with the buff. So I might have gotten some armor in between, but I'm thinking that's probably a 50%. Okay, that confirmed that too. That's probably a 50% damage reduction. And these are tiny explosive critters on a string. So not as damaging as the Half-Life variation, but still kind of mean. So it's important to note also that I'm still getting XP, but not very much, it appears, for killing these enemies. So I think the XP either scales properly, like, yeah, guy, you're a little too strong for this area, get out of there, because you're not getting much XP. Or it's just, you know, there is like 1,000 XP, where my other level was like 10 and 15 and 20. Speaking of which, I plan on doing a show on studying the concept of progression and how leveling up has leveled up. I'm going to call this show Levolution, I believe. It's going to be part of another show, or under the subcategory of target analysis on my channel. So if you guys are interested in my look at how video game leveling has progressed and ideas of progression have come into games, where everything's now an RPG and that type of thing, you know, just that'll be coming out in the next few times. Oh, cool! I found a villager. Thank you for rescuing me, but the rest of my family is still down here somewhere. Visit me at the tavern next time you're at the town. Last time I was at town, the tavern was inoperable. I could not get in. So maybe she's the way I get into the tavern. Ooh, I got a shiv. Equipment. So, let's see here. Let's see the range. Range is not so good. So, I think I'm going to go with the sword. Oops, I threw a sword there. But yeah, so you can see there's different weapon types. Okay, so the shiv is balanced by your attack speed. So, I mean, that's probably fairly obvious. So, shorter range, but you can attack, I think it looked like maybe a 1.3 times faster than, or maybe 1.4 times faster than the attack animation for this guy. So if you want to play a mobility-based character, which in roguelikes is a good thing, usually, the dagger or shiv may be it. Also, to note, my down attack with the shiv. Oh, I also have directional, 3 directional attack. My down attack with the shiv gave me a standard swipe, just like the sword's projectile. So sword has longer range, but also locks you into an attack animation, which you cannot change your direction during. So yeah, there's, as you can see, there's depth to this combat system. I know it's just one button, but you can actually do omnidirectional slices, 3 different slice types from what I can see. Let's dodge and slide. So you can backslide and slice as well. Let's see. Oops. Nope, I can't change. Like if I was trying to like moonwalk backwards, switch directions while I was sliding back, and then stab that direction to see if I could do like an initiating stab. No such dice. I wish I could get an open area like they showed in the beta where I could really show off the parallaxing backgrounds, because they are quite beautiful in this game. I have to say that this game has a wonderful aesthetic, and I'm a big aesthetics versus graphics guy. Graphics don't mean much to me if your aesthetics are just terrible. Ooh, this is new. Will you sacrifice 100 gold? You know what? Sure. Why not? Ooh, I got a wooden club. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Okay, that's a boost to both of my attacks. Oh, but it's two-handed. That's cool. So I can't have a special attack, but yabba dabba doo, man. So I keep the club in both of my slots now. Does it have? Nope, no omnidirectional for the club. Long swing, and I can jump and attack, and jumping gives the most freedom. So if you're using the club, probably a good idea just to jump and swing. So do something kind of like that. Although I critted him, so there's a crit chance with this club. Maybe there was a crit chance before, but also it appears that it does a 360 swing, or yeah, 360, a 180 swing. New type of enemy. That one sees me in aggros. But again, it knows that I've had to beat at least the boss to get here. Oh, I guess I wouldn't have had to, but yeah, I doubt it. I doubt anyone would have gotten this far. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna explore over to the right. Yes, I'm so glad I did. Max MP going up by 2. And that's how we roll. Okay, I'm gonna get to the next campfire, and then I'm going to end the stream because I'm thinking the next campfire should be soon. And then I'll pick up again sometime. But all in all, first look at this game, it is absolutely amazing. And it's well worth you looking at, and I would definitely recommend this game thus far. Unless it like sequel baits really hard at the end, which, you know, I very much doubt it, because the type of game this is. I just have no qualms about recommending this game full-heartedly. So, but as it is right now, this is just alpha footage of the game, and it's only slated right now for Steam release, but the devs, Discord Games, are looking at alternate releases for platforms and such. Alright, so let's do Basden Glob Entry 3. This painting confirms my theory that the Ladori began digging these tunnels in order to reach something, but it appears they encountered a vast chasm which impedes their progress. They also may have used the tunnels to dispose of their dead, for the east passages contains what seems to be mass grave or burial ground. Very interesting. So, that's a big hint. By the way, go to the east, because that's where the oh boy, I got slimes and a rat. So note to self: you see skulls and whatnot. That is an arena-based combat, which I didn't even think this game would have. Kind of these lockdown door system. That's really cool, by the way. I haven't seen that in a 2D game. So props to the dev. Not that it's the most original game design now, but just really cool. You feel open to learning. So that's probably an XP boost. I also love that things aren't fully explained to you. Like, there's no hand-holding in this game. It's like, the game's like, get on my level or leave. And I really like that. Because, I just don't like the tutorial-based culture where everything just has to, you know, be so easy in games now. And I'm not like, ooh, Dark Souls is the best game ever, guys. No, I'm not talking like that. I'm going to go back. Hopefully that goes back to town. Yes. I think I can save there. But, you know, I just love that the challenge is slowly making its way back into games. Next time I do a Let's Play, we'll explore the city and go back down into the caves. So, again, thank you for watching, and until we meet again, stay on target. Thanks for sticking with me the whole time, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in to Locked on Target. Be sure to check out my other shows if you guys like what you saw. I know I don't have many of my main shows up yet, but I'm a new channel, and, you know, if you like what you saw or want to see more about Chasm, please click the subscribe button and go check out Chasm on Discord Games website, which is also be provided in the description below. Thank you. Have a good day.